Nocturne here, and tonight I'm trying out, well actually this isn't the first time, I'm playing Katawa Shoujo, a dating game, which I did play on stream once before, and having this camera set up right now, it's I guess just an experiment, because I'm trying out having a better quality camera at a different angle, other than like having a webcam straight on. Anyway, enough about that. Pretty much this is just a test for the new webcam, because I'm such a vain motherfucker. Yeah, anyway. Let's get to Katawa Shoujo. So last we left off, I was about to make my very first choice on the stream, but I had to cut it short because it was already an hour too long, and I've just been reading the whole time. So here we are, my very first decision in the entire game. Pretty much, they asked me if I wanted to ask anything, and I'm gonna ask about the library. I'm not gonna ask about the deafness because I think that's just rude. Oh yeah, is there a library in the school? Lately I've gotten into reading a lot, so I'd like to check it out. Misha gives a kind of frown and makes it clear she doesn't consider reading a healthy hobby, but then picks up her smile again. Misha. What are your hobbies?
There is! It's in the second floor! We can show it to you sometime.
Thanks. I return to my food while the girls talk between themselves. Sign language. Misha and Shizune signed back and forth very animatedly, throwing sideway glass in me. I forgot how to read, throwing sideway glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff or something. Girl stuff. ... I quickly notice a conversation inside is not enough to fill a silence. Then quite all of a sudden, we arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first. The dark-haired girl I noticed before slumped over her desk at the last row. It's the burn victim girl. She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room with the elegance of a rhino. Elegance of a rhino. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she were slowly turning into stone just from our presence. Misha and Shizune either don't notice her or don't mind it, as they walk directly past her to their seats and begin to converse. I'm left wondering about her, even when the classroom slowly fills with other students. And finally, the teacher. Getting to the rhythm of school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Towards the end of the class, I started yawning and counting the minutes left. This is exactly like me. Jesus. I shouldn't be tired on my first day of school. Well, if you've been going to school for as long as you have, if you're probably in senior year, you'll learn to stop caring. Maybe it's a long time spent in the hospital that made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Before long, the final bell rings. I ad-lib. School is finally over for the day. Beside me, Misha and Shizune are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me. ... Fortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, Hee-chan. We gotta hurry already, since there's a lot of work for us to do. She hates me. You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it. Wait, the teacher said I have to see the nurse. Where do I have to go?
Is that so? We can at least show you that much. Come on, the nurses have their own building, so we have to go outside.
We join the flow of students making their way down the stairwell, and outside, the girls pointing out other senior classrooms in the same hallway as ours. When we get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually part of the main building. That's the auxiliary building here. There's a lot of official important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation office and all the nurses' offices.
They even have a swimming pool! Yay! Yay!
How is that official? Her face is like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Technically,
Don't be silly, Hichan. It's your physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow.
yeah, thanks. Bye. A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with actual education? I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I walk in. Oh my god, this looks depressing. I walk in hoping that this really will be only a quick visit like the teacher said. On the white door on the left is a green cross with the text, Head Nurse, and a nameplate. A voice from the inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. The room is not large and it smells strange. A friendly-looking man turns around on his office chair to face me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, with the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk. Eesh. Hello there. What can I do for you today? It's my doctor voice. He's young-looking, sort of rugged, but the dimples on his cheeks wash that impression away when he smiles. Are you the nurse? He smiles like a person who's heard this very same question hundreds of times. Why, yes I am. It says so on the door, no? You can call me by my name, or just the nurse, like everyone else. His name is Smiling Man! Of course, I shake off my confusion, realizing I probably should grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right, I'm a new student, and my homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is Hisao Nakai. His eyes light up with revelation and snaps his fingers. Okay, I forgot to click. Oh, that Nakai! I was just reading your file this morning. Some kind of chronic arrhythmia and related congenital heart muscle deficiency, right? He gestures to me to sit down in a vacant armchair in his front desk. Yeah. Yes. Good. Well, you've probably been briefed about the school enough, so I'll just go over this quickly. We have all kinds of facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone from my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there is a problem. The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here. His joke feels so out of place that I'm left thinking why he even said it. Yeah, just that it's really weird to have so many medical people at a school. You'll get used to it. Not so sure of that myself, but I don't let the nurse know it. Now let me find your file again. While he searches for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of papers around, I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the epitome of generic, I'd like to say. Beige walls and ceilings, dark gray laminate flooring, all the equipment you'd expect from a school nurse's office. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging in all four walls, reminding me to eat properly, 3 times a day, and from all the food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of similarly thick files and opens it. So you already have medication for the arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening, or it won't be much help. Apart from that, do you do any sports, rash stuff like, I don't know, boxing? He grins to his own joke, but I don't. Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. Alright, I'm afraid I'm going to have to recommend you refrain from doing that, at least for the time being. Oh. My lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really, I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. Piercing blue eyes. I guess I never did it out of burning passion for the sport, just to have something to do. Any kind of concussion might be very dangerous to your heart, and risking another attack is not a good idea. Was a previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest area? There's a mention of the cause in your papers. Not exactly. I had a heart attack because a girl asked me out on a date. That happens. I'm guessing it could happen. I sidestepped the question acceptably, and he glanced at me over his papers with a more serious expression on his face. It looks like that to me. It's just like... Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so some exercise will do you some good. We have physical therapy and such available, as I said, but I don't think you really need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks or even light jogging, jumping rope, that sort of thing. Swimming, maybe? There is a pool here. So I was told. You were? Very good. At any rate, I'm sure you've been told this before. You just need to take care not to overexert yourself. He wagged his finger to emphasize the point. No need, really. I've heard this 1,000 times already. Let me just save right here. Absolutely no unnecessary risks. Take care of yourself. Okay. He goes over my papers one more time and sets them on the desk. Obviously content. Good, that's it then. Come to meet me if you ever need something. I'm ushered out before I even realize it. A quick visit indeed. I end up standing in front of the main building and the auxiliary building. Although to my eyes they still look one and the same. It's the first real look I get at other students, so I watch people coming out of the school, going towards the gate or the dorms. People watching, that's always fun. Everyone seems to know where they're going. And I still keep thinking most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school. But again, neither do I. Does that make me one of them? One of us? I should go somewhere too, to prevent me from getting lost. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry. Trust me, the hunger will kick in. The wariness in me only grows as I trudge towards the dorm, set a little way apart from the main building complex. There's a garden of sorts between the school and the dorms, shrubbery, flowers, and that overbearing smell of fresh-cut grass that fills the atmosphere. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside at all for so long. I know that feeling, me. The dorm building is big and made of red brick, like the others. It feels way too pompous for what it is, so I push forward, going inside. It takes more time than necessary to fish out the key I was given from my pocket. Room 119. Despite the ornate exterior, the inside of the dorm is fairly new, functional, and boring. Just like in the main building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate wheelchairs. Same goes for the elevators at the ends of the hallways. I poke my head around the corner of the common room door. Inside, a few students are watching TV. One nods and gives a quick hello before turning back to the TV. Hello. Seems that the only girls around here are sociable. I suppose that's perfectly fine with me, cause I'm a ladies' man. I climb the stairs to the upper floor. Here, small corridors branch off from the main hallway. Each of these minor halls seem to have a toilet and shower, as well as 4 rooms. About halfway down the hall, I spy room 119. The nameplates on the rooms adjacent to mine are blank. I guess there are just 2 of us here. Creepy. Light shines from below the door of room 117, so I knock lightly. Hello, is anyone home? From inside, I hear a few movements, then the clicking of way more locks than I thought these doors had. After a moment, the door tweaks open. It's Harry Potter! Oh god, it's Harry Potter! Everyone! Oh god! Can I have your autograph, Mr. Potter? A bespectacled boy standing in the doorway. He's looking at me very intently through his extremely thick eyeglasses. Who is it? Who is it? I'll give him a horrible British accent. I don't know why. Who is it? Blind? No, at least not completely. Why would he have glasses if he was? He leans closer to me until our noses are almost touching. His breath stinks of garlic. Dad, brush your teeth! Hisao, he's Nakai. I'm moving to the next room. I thought I should introduce my... His face suddenly brightens in realization. He stands back upright, thrusting his hand out in a smiling greeting almost straight to my diaphragm. Hey, sup, dude? I gave him he speaks like this. I gave him a British accent. Hey, sup, dude? The name's Kenji. What am I doing? Ah, hi. I take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it, still a little rattled by the sudden change of attitude and vehement welcome. New word. There was some suspicious-looking people going in and out of your room earlier. It was probably my parents. Your parents? You sure? Because it could have been some other people too. Can't judge a book by its cover. His out-of-place proverbs left hanging between us awkwardly as I tried to think of some way to respond. I'd say the chances are high enough. He shudders and makes some exaggerated hand gestures. You're a brave man, Hisao. Me, I don't think I could trust the chances. The only one I trust is myself. Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you either? He thinks about this for a while. A wise decision. Damn, you are smarter than you look. Probably. What a douchebag! Holy fuck! What do you look like? I hope not smart. He squints his eyes and leans closer again, but I lean backwards to dodge it. Oh, chair went down. Never mind, doesn't matter. With that, he Shit, bro! With that, he turns, fumbles around for a moment in search of the door handle and shuts the door behind him. Slide the key to lock the door marked 119. Ooh. Gonna make some memories in this bed. Hey. Bleak beige walls, white linen, a desk made of some type of light wood. Ugly curtains. It's no one's room. Impersonal. Like my hospital room was. My bags are sitting at the foot of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. A note is pinned to the sleeve of one of the shirts.
Hi, Hee-chan. We've unpacked your things and made your bed.
Oh, wait, these are my parents. Hi, Hee-chan. We've unpacked your things and made your bed. They said that if these don't fit, then you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mom and Dad. Well, at least I don't have to worry about unpacking. I kind of hoped I would have, then there would be something to do. It's still too early. I put the note down on the desktop and lie on the bed, feeling drained. Lying there makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with me. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me for wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do. If the restless urge just keeps growing until I have to stand up, I'm losing my voice! Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous about it before coming, and for the entire day today too. I still am, I think. Damn, I have to distract myself somehow so I won't be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow, I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now, time for some drugs! Just kidding. Balls of medications neatly arranged on my night table catch my eye. I pick up one and shake it just to hear the contents rattle inside, and then read the glued-on pharmacy label. Hisao Nakai, 2 tablets daily to stay. Well, that's blunt. It doesn't really say that, but it could just as well. It's kinda twisted having your life depends on chemicals like this. I resent it a little, but what choice do I have? With a sigh, I begin my new daily ritual of taking the right number of pills from each bottle, being careful to check the correct dosages. I lie down again, feeling hollow and uncertain. After that, I keep staring at the blank, unfamiliar ceiling for a long time. Immersion effect. Wow, that's horrible. It doesn't start looking any more familiar. Not even after darkness falls. The long shadows draw across my room like fingers. The sheets feel slightly more comfortable. Warm and nest-like against the chill that passes for room temperature here. Soon the lighter shade of darkness that is the ceiling looks like every ceiling does at night, and it becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. The night beckons me to sleep, and I feel the coldness of unfamiliarity and fear creeping up my spine once again. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew, and with that, I sleep. And I guess that's a good way to end first part of Katawa, well, technically part 2 of Katawa Shoujo. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit a like and leave a comment or whatever to say. And, oh boy, stop this. But yeah, I just got off recording. But yeah, I don't know when I'll start again. Probably immediately after this. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you want, and haven't yet. Leave a comment for some feedback or whatever. And yeah, this is Nocturne. I will see you guys later.